Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 257 of the Media Podcast. I am not your host. I am James. I've got alongside me Jamie and Alex.
Hello, I'm Jamie.
What's up? What's up?
How are you doing today?
Yeah.
Quite stiff at all?
Always a little bit.
I'm not stiff, for the record.
I'm not either.
I've had 3 flat whites today, so
All gonna get a bit crazy, are we?
I might shit myself.
But we've all had a lot of coffee today, so we can do a joint shit in the collective shit toilet.
We can finally do the challenge we've all
The
been
shit
waiting
challenge, yeah. I want shit so high in the toilet that when you sit down, it touches your ass.
for. Goes back in.
Because when it gets to that like height, we can shape it as well. We can smooth it off.
Yeah, it'll be like clay, like, and then stick it in the oven, and you have a beautiful. So it's not funny, is it? It's not funny.
It's too far.
It's not far enough. That's why it's not funny. It's like it's the stuff that children joke about.
Yeah.
Poo.
Yeah, but they joke about it because it's funny.
Yeah, to them.
So you're denying that it's hilarious?
Absolutely.
Why is poo funny? Because animals don't find poo funny. Poo isn't inherently funny.
I think it is. Monkeys like it.
No, they use it as a tool.
They literally use it as a weapon.
Yeah.
They think
Which
shit.
is something we need to re-adopt.
Yeah, shit as a weapon. Remember in the medieval days, they'd like surround castles with a little moat and it'd be full of shit because if anyone fell in it, they'd just die.
Of dysentery or whatever.
Yeah. So that's what we need to, get rid of nuclear weapons that cost loads of money. You know, they take money away from healthcare systems. Replace nuclear weapons with shit. Because it kills people.
Dysentery.
It's like the one resource humanity will never run out of.
True.
If anything, we gain more of it.
While there are humans, there will always be shit and piss.
Yeah. And that's why AI is not an extension of humanity.
No, I feel like even AI would find some need for them to like
Pay.
shit, you know?
Yeah,
Well,
it'll be a way to cleanse data when they get too much data.
Mm-hmm.
They'll do figurative AI shit.
What's it called? Like when you like format your drive or whatever?
Emptying the recycling bin.
I empty the recycling bin now and again.
I do as well. I need to do a little flush of the system.
Wait, I was just talking literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, flushing the system, bro. You know, you click, you know.
Before we get too deep into this episode, too deep into the fucking toilet rim of this episode, I'm going to shout out the patrons over at Our Media Patreon. They made the audio version possible, get their names read out in the first week of every month, and bonus videos when we make them.
Yeah, but we aren't in such a sticky situation.
So true. Is that the name of this episode? Sticky
situation,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it has multiple meanings, has multiple uses, open to interpretation, the best kind of art.
Yes. Yeah, this episode is art.
This is Jart right here.
Yeah, I've decided.
It's because of last week's discussion you had with Randy about art installations, like Damien Hirst's beautiful pregnant emojis thingy.
Yeah, and the carrots or whatever cut in half.
What? The carrots like infused in gel and cut in half. Yeah.
Not art in my view, but I'm not willing to upset the art community with an opinion like that, so I'm going to leave it this episode.
I got some beef with my brother.
Oh?
No, Randy.
Oh.
He made a fool of me.
He always does.
Well, yeah.
Well, what's the beef?
Yeah,
what's the beef then? You can't just say
it's kind of like I apologize for the audio listeners, but it's kind of visually self-explanatory.
How so? I'd say if anything.
Well, you guys were like, you just took him at face value, like, oh, I'm Randy. Yeah, I was like invited, and I'm supposed to be here.
No, I literally said he wasn't invited.
Yeah, he wasn't
I said to his
invited.
face that he wasn't invited.
Why did you not question where I was then? Could you not hear me screaming from the garage?
Because, like before, you just disappear sometimes, and that's fine. So me and James crack on.
Yeah, we got to adapt and overcome.
But anyway, long story short, we found you and brought you up here.
And you came, and you went a running.
Yeah, he's
Randy went a running.
Yeah, as usual.
Coward.
You know,
But Randy will return eventually. We'll just have to bring up
Randy will return.
Randy will return.
That would have been a good name.
That'll be the next one.
Rill.
Randy will
return. This is Randy's last victims. You've got out lightly.
For those listening, James had a skeleton foot.
Mm-hmm. Let's do some housekeeping. We've got to clean some of this beep up, you know?
Yeah.
Can we start filtering ourselves so we avoid the algorithm?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So we just say beep.
You beep. Port EI beep.
Okay. I'm so
beep. You not got one, James?
No. You're such a fucking beep.
No confection 9482. I was reading it as if it was a year, like we're in the year 9482. But obviously we're not quite there yet. Where are we?
What do you mean read it like if it's a number? We say
like Boogie 2988 is the year he was born.
2988?
What, 2888 was the year Boogie was born. He came back to the past to block all the unholy.
Hello boys, not to bring up old sensitive subjects, but did you know that grizzly bears have been known to decapitate moose in one fell swoop of their massive fucking claws? I think you really underestimate the power a grizzly has against most animals in the animal kingdom. YouTube search, and I haven't searched this so I don't know actually what comes up. Don't moose around, and you'll understand the potential power of an apex grizzly. Anyways, I'm not reading that.
Well, yeah, it's got claws.
I don't see how a grizzly bear could cut off a moose's head in one swipe.
He just said decapitate, not head. Just
because a moose
is
I feel like is also underestimated in terms of its
also they got wide necks, right? I mean, it's a moose. Bear claws aren't like swords.
Like, isn't a big moose like 8 foot? They're fucking huge. It's obscenely fucking huge.
A big moose may be larger than 8 foot even.
What's plural of moose?
Mooses.
Meese. Moose.
Meese. Yeah.
Mice.
Review Tech Brooklyn left one for us. Some comments and clarification on the Matrix discussion from last cast. Originally, the Wachowskis had intended for the humans. We're talking about how it doesn't make sense that like the robots in the Matrix or the AI or whatever like uses humans as like batteries or something. Yeah, for their gloop.
The gloop.
Originally, the Wachowskis had intended for the humans to have their brains used as some sort of processor for robot computers, highlighting the similarities between a brain and artificial intelligence, i.e. a very smart computer. Makes sense. This had to be changed into the battery thing due to the producers insisting that the original concept was too difficult to understand for the layman, which is ironic because, as you guys pointed out, the battery thing literally doesn't make sense, since maintaining human beings would cost more than the energy their bodies would provide. The blue and red pill are a metaphor for Plato's cave allegory, a philosophical allegory in which people have been chained in a cave their entire lives, watching shadows being projected on the wall in front of them. If the prisoners were to be freed from the cave, then the realization that the shadows, or the simulation in the Matrix, don't represent the real world and would make the cave impossible to return to, no matter how harsh and the real world might be. The Wachowskis actually address this too, interestingly enough, by having a traitor in Matrix 1 want to have his memory wiped when he returns to the simulation. All in all, the allegory's point is an argument for the inherent value and importance of education and truth. Sorry for the big post, the topic is just something I find interesting, and hope you boys find it interesting as well. Game on.
Batteries, I'm sorry, but like humans could definitely be used as batteries. Hearts don't require anything but make stuff.
No, but you gotta like
feed them.
Yeah, you gotta keep them alive. The brain processing thing makes more sense to me.
Yeah, the brain processing.
Like,
that's easy to understand.
Yeah.
No, but the energy you can make of your heart is the same energy you can make with the. To get the energy to use someone's brain as a processor, right? You still have to maintain them with food. You could use the heart's energy in the same time to make energy.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you on about?
You're saying that they put humans in these pods to use as processors, right? They're feeding these humans gloop, to maintain the brain functionality to be kept as a processor. At the same time, they're keeping the heart beating. You could use that to energy as well. as batteries, as power. If you're already using
what do you
the
mean?
brain.
How would you take a heartbeat and turn that into energy?
But it's the Matrix, bro. They will just find a way.
Good thing I'm strapped to this chair, otherwise I'd be over there going, yeah! Yeah, that's one of my favourite things about the first Matrix is that traitor character.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
because it's kind of an objective truth that in the world of the Matrix, being in the Matrix is better.
Yeah, straight up. And he's like, yeah, this sucks. I would rather just be rich in the Matrix and eat steak every day.
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably do the same thing.
I would
if
as well.
I could.
You're telling me
Absolutely.
you'd betray Morpheus?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the new Morpheus, though, is cuter, so maybe I'll go with him.
Cooler when he's like CG goop.
Yeah.
Wait, he becomes CG Gloop?
Oh,
Yeah.
You'll see.
Wop, wop.
So, aside from last week where Randy ruined everything again, of course, this is our first episode post
The Randy Ruination.
No, I was going to say the moving forward video. The
Yeah,
Joe
Randy
Rama.
Ruination. The Ruination of Randy.
Oh, I see. They have a couple comments here that we should probably read out and address or whatever. Angel Tony left one saying, real strange that when your religious friend left you guys and cut all contact, Ruben was the most mad out of all of you, and now he's gone on to do the exact same thing.
Kind of ironic. Kind of funny.
Yeah. To be honest, I was nervous as hell about that video. And
Yes.
I think we all were.
I'm glad by the response. I mean, people are very supportive and nice.
Yeah.
I think they saw
No,
what
I've
we're trying
actually
to say.
been blown away by the majority of comments.
Yep.
Just in support and understanding from their part. And I know that we left a lot of stuff unspoken, but that's how it's that's how it should be, and that's how it's going to remain.
Because it's like there's so many times where YouTube drama, like small things that don't have to be blown out of proportion and actually blown out of proportion by everyone because it makes them money. And nah, we're not doing that at all. You know, it's done. So we're not going to add fuel or fucking petrol to this and make a big deal out of it. It's, you know, it's just done.
Yeah, so thank all of you who've been awfully kind and...
Yeah, there's this one from Stephen is Human. I always liked Ruben as a JAR member. It's sad to see him go. That said, I think the dynamic between you three is solid. This must have been very difficult for you. JAR is a silly tone, but it also has a production that requires attention and organization. I think the quality is higher than ever for the last few months. I have no idea how you managed to do that with this going on and also everybody getting sick all the time. Glad you've uploaded this video. Hope you guys can welcome some better times soon.
We simply are still sick. We've not. We're dubbing our voices to make us not sound really unwell.
Yeah, we're dubbing each other because when we're ill, we sound like one of the other members.
Yeah.
Oh man. Speaking of like weird shit, I stumbled across a Wikipedia page about the shortest war in human history. Do you know about this, James? You like war?
Oh, I love war. Favorite thing. Yeah, you probably know about this. I just don't know the
See
name.
if this triggers any memories. The Anglo-Zanzibar War.
Yes.
Really, you know this one?
Yes.
But should I read some of it? I thought it said, oh god, there's a monster coming in.
Oh, fuck. That is like a horror movie. When he crawls under that, it's like...
Yeah, so for those who, no one can see, because Augie's just like...
Augie, come here. Look, come here. Look, he's there.
Oh,
he's
yeah,
there.
on the
look.
video, he's like just in the corner of the screen.
Hello, Augie. Augie, come here. Augie.
Because today's set's slightly different. The chair I'm sat on is all different. And the door's blocked by the usual chair.
Yeah.
And like a little gremlin coming out from under the bed. He crawled onto it like an actual... Oh, yeah, there you go. That's awesome. But yeah, the Anglo-Zanzibar Halo 2 map war. Is that distasteful?
Yeah, that's fucking disgusting.
Is this a war that was waged on the map Zanzibar?
Listen, the Anglo-Zanzibar War was a military conflict fought between the United Kingdom and the Zanzibar.
It was the fastest Halo 2 match in recorded history.
Fuck. On the 22nd of August, 1896, the conflict lasted between 38 and 45 minutes, marking it as the shortest recorded war in history.
See, I I'm going to give you a counterpoint, and then usually back in that time, it took that long just for the government to actually get the message that a declaration of war has happened. Did they get the declaration of war and then instantly surrender? What war took place?
A fight?
A fight?
What is a war?
Yeah, what is a war?
Is war only war when two
Governments.
When there are two
governments
sides that
agree-
charge.
that agree to be like, yes, we're warring now?
Surely it's more complicated than that.
No, I'm pretty sure
Or
it's that
is it
simple.
less complicated than that? Is a war? Let's say in the Mad Max universe, if two factions just started fighting, is
See,
that a war?
it's only a war when the governments get involved. 'Cause
Is it
it's
only a
like-
war when it's about something more?
There is more to war than just fight. It's like there's like a political war, like economic, like reason why they do it. Like how often do like fights break out between like Indo border forces and Chinese border forces? Happened a lot in the last like year, where they just start fist fighting each other, and that's not a war. That's just them fighting. There's like a difference between the two. So tell us about this Anglo Zanzibar war.
Do I just have to read the whole thing here?
No, just
The immediate cause of the war was the death of the pro-British Sultan Hamad bin Thawani on 25th of August 1896 and the subsequent succession of Sultan Khalid bin Bargash. The British authorities preferred Hamud bin Muhammad, who was more favourable to British interests as Sultan. In the agreement of 14th of June 1890 instituting a British protectorate over Zanzibar, a candidate for accession to the I can't fucking do this, dude.
It's basically
So it was a war over salt?
Sultan.
Yeah, the Sultan of Swing.
Fair enough. Did they actually fight? Does it say at the bottom if they actually got into a fight?
Well, how would it last between 38 and 45 minutes if there was no fighting, right?
Well, that doesn't have to be a fight. It's just like, we're going to war with this Sultan. Oh, no, we're going against the British Empire, so that's not.
What is a sultan?
Yeah, it's just a position of power in, I would say, the Middle East and Africa.
Oh.
Like a sultan. I'm not sure.
Okay, here's the actual fight part. The defenders had several artillery pieces and machine guns which were set in front of the palace sited at the British ships. A bombardment opened at 9:02, set the palace on fire and disabled the defending artillery. A small naval action took place, with the British sinking the Zanzibari royal yacht and two smaller vessels. Some shots were also fired ineffectually at the pro-British Zanzibari troops as they approached the palace. The flag at the palace was shot down and fire ceased at 09:46.
Damn.
That is pretty crazy.
So it was just swift, just
Boom.
Yeah, they just walked into like a castle and won a war.
in the time you've watched one episode of the Book of Boba, a war was won.
Yeah, speaking of, have you seen those motorbikes from the Book of Boba?
What do you mean?
From the latest episode?
They have the speeders.
Yeah, the little like piggy. speeder
I haven't
things.
seen the third episode.
I haven't seen the episode, but I saw screenshots because everyone was talking about how lame it is. I saw Angry Joe specifically got mad at this one for how lame it was, and made an angry review for
Really?
episode 3.
Sorry, but if Angry Joe makes an angry review about it, I'm not watching it. He
That-
knows
yeah.
better than me.
Yeah, that because I had the episode downloaded and everything ready to watch, and I was like, you know what, Angry Joe, I'm gonna wait for what you have to say before I delve.
It's another like Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah, it from the screenshot I saw, it looks like a vehicle out of Spy Kids.
Really?
Yeah.
Because in the ones I've seen, there's already been some like lame as hell stuff.
Yeah,
Well-
but that should inherently be a part of Star Wars.
Yeah, it's got to be lame.
lame stuff.
It's the balance though. It's like
Yeah, yeah.
a bit lame, but also kind of cool.
No, there should be incredibly cool stuff, but also really lame stuff. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
But then I'm going
You
to tell you
like-
right now, buy the speeder, buy a Lego set of the speeder and never open it because someone will want it in the future. If it's lame as fuck, people want it.
It depends, man. You don't want to go too lame. There's like the infamous Last Jedi destroyed ATST set, which everyone ragged on in the Lego community.
See, I have
And
no
I was
idea.
right there with them. Terrible set.
Why? What was it? What did it involve?
You know, like an ATST,
Yeah.
the like chicken walker thing.
The shit ones.
It was like one of those, but without its head
Oh
from
yeah.
that scene in the movie.
Oh, yeah, but yeah, when
I hate
Finn,
that scene.
Finn uses it.
No,
It's like BB-8, like
BBW uses
runs
it.
around in it.
Now Finn uses one.
No.
I can't remember.
Fuck,
I feel
I
like
don't
it's just like BB-8 going Dibby Power. One of the Dibby Power kind of moments, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Where all the kids go.
Wow, Anakin.
Hang on, I'm gonna take a sip. What are we drinking
wanna
today,
help me?
guys? No, I'm fine. I don't need the help. Oh, is it hot in here? Or is it just me?
It's kind of cold actually.
Yeah, I'm
James,
quite
can you close
chilly.
the window?
Yeah,
I'll do it. It's fine.
I like this episode. It's
Cheers,
got
bro.
quite an ASMR kind of vibe to it this time.
Anything else on the book of bullshit? Sorry, I mean,
Boba.
I do like the main guy.
Yeah, everyone does. How can you not? It's
I saw a funny YouTube TikTok of him, like I guess he was in like a spa or something. He was like doing the Boba Fett voice, like sat in like a like a hot tub. I don't know why.
I mean, go off.
Why not?
dude.
Would you if you were that guy, would you not like just on social media just
I don't think I'd ever stop talking like that.
yeah.
And his voice is like. So I watched Moana recently.
Oh really?
And he's in that movie, and this I heard one word from
Is
his
it?
character's mouth.
Who's he in Moana?
I think he's Moana's dad. I
Oh.
heard one word from that character's mouth, and I was like, "Oh, it's him." You want to know why?
Why?
Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
You hear his voice non-stop throughout the campaign of Star Wars.
I would
Battlefront.
argue it's part of what made that game. His
Yeah,
narration.
Yeah,
It's so memorable.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually did like all of it, and it's badass. It's really cool.
Mhm.
So yeah, his voice alone is like a block of my personality.
That's one of the things that is lacking from the Clone Wars. Is him.
Yeah,
Because all the clones
Yeah.
are supposed to have his voice, but they have that famous voice actor who I think he like voiced the Gravemind in Halo. He does like a really weird like an American doing a version of a Kiwi accent, and it's a bit wrong, but it's still good voice acting because he's like a professional. Why did you break the fucking bone? You broke the bone.
Well, it was quite brittle. I guess he hasn't been having his
at
vegetables.
least we can finally find out what's in it.
Yep. Oh yeah, what is in it?
It's a diamond. We're rich.
Should I list it on eBay?
But yeah, I like his voice. I like him. I like Star Wars Battlefront 2. I've totally lost what we were talking about. Can we talk about GIFs for a second?
You mean GIFs?
Yeah, sorry, GIFs.
That's. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I can't with the GIF thing. I can't.
Yeah, but it is
till
GIF.
the day I die.
Yeah, but it is GIF.
No, till the day I die.
No, it
it's
is
gonna
GIF.
be
It's
GIF.
GIF.
It's GIF, you fucking cunt.
We all say GIF.
You fucking...
No, in private. This is an internet thing. If you're an internet personality, you must say GIF. Whereas everyone in private, everyone I've ever met, including you two, say GIF.
No, we don't. I've never
You
said
do.
GIF. I've
You do.
never
You say
said
GIF.
Back in a GIF.
Exactly.
GIF.
Thank you for proving my point, Alex. But yeah, GIFs.
Was that just like the creator of it just being pedantic? Like
No, he was doing it to be different. A contrarian. That's all he was doing. Oh, everyone does this, so I'm going to say the opposite because my opinion
It was
has
like
weight.
his
Fuck off.
power. The
But that's... You should say GIF then.
No, I'm saying GIF.
What's your foundation of this?
Well, I'm just a bit upset, actually.
Why, what's
So,
wrong?
we did a discovery yesterday. If you go on your phone right now, especially if it's an iPhone or you're on WhatsApp,
yeah.
go to the GIF section and type in my name, and you will get results of me.
Wait, just your name. That's
If you search James House,
really that's
you
that's
yeah,
what
that's-
you found?
GIFs. You get GIFs
that's
of
the
me.
first thing I searched when they came up.
That's awesome.
And if you search Jar Media, you also get GIFs of me and one of Alex.
Yeah.
And there's
And there's one where it's a GIF of James, but you can see the top of my head. and I'm upset. I feel like this
You've been
is
slighted.
See, no, I think the thing is you're not animated on the cast. Like
Yes, I am.
I always do things, and I'm looking.
Yes, I am.
I'm looking at the camera, like, and that's what people are cropping into these gifs. And so, because Alex does the same, Alex will just look at the camera and do something really weird. And it's like you're not animated enough.
No, I do all of those things. I just do them in a way that's more subtle and for the thinking man.
But gifs aren't for the thinking man or the subtle.
Yeah.
Yes,
They're
they
for
are.
cringy work group
No,
chats.
when you see a gif of a funny cat, like with a nail, what's it called?
Filer.
A nail file, and
Oh,
it's
I love that
filing
one.
its claws.
Yeah, I love that one.
That's subtle. That's funny. That
got
gives
attitude.
you something to think about.
No, it has attitude. That's
yeah,
what it says.
it's got attitude, but it is for a thinking person. It's
I'd
for
say
someone
it's
that
for the
thinks about things.
MILFs, personally. No one outside the MILF community is using that.
Driving a Range
Well, I
Rover.
used it, so what does that say?
You're a proper MILF.
Yeah.
What are the main MILF-mobiles?
The main
Mobiles.
MILF mobiles.
Mm.
Fiat 500s.
No.
Fiat 500s are a MILF car.
Really?
No,
I thought Fiat 500s had the reputation for more of like a...
like a 20s.
A soon-to-be MILF.
Yeah, a MILF in the making.
A pre-ordered MILF.
Oh, Jar, that would be the title. MILF in the making.
Yeah, I can't get away with that now. I'd say a MILF-mobile is...
It's a Moto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
straight up.
That's like a MILFs in your area kind of MILF.
What do you mean MILFs in your area?
Right, you know those ads? There's MILFs in your area. Yeah, that's like
the
one of those-
bustiest of MILFs.
Yeah.
Is the Moto car.
Yeah, I'd say Fiat 500.
How did the Moto car come up again? This is just getting...
We went to Chippenham. James and I went to Chippenham in the Laurel.
The Laurel.
When was this?
Pre-Christmas, actually.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's
this
just
was
when
a
we
while
got
ago.
your Christmas
No, I
present.
mean, how has this come up on this episode again after the last episode?
Because Alex just talked about MILFs.
I asked MILF-mobiles. James mentioned the Moto. Because there's just been a progressive ramping up in terms of just noticing how many Range Rovers are just everywhere.
Yeah, no, but cars like them. Just
Yeah,
SUVs
just big-
and
yeah, big SUVs everywhere.
Motos. They're everywhere.
And specifically those ones just look exactly like Moto, but as a car.
Yeah.
Check last week's thumbnail for proof.
Yeah.
And they are
evidence.
they are MILF. If Moto was a MILF, no, that's it. You know.
That would also be a potential title for this episode. No Jar
Moto
as a MILF.
as a
Moto
MILF.
Milfo. Am I just the name generator? Because I swear a lot of JARCast names comes from something stupid I say during the cast.
Well, I'll normally try and make an effort to, when like going through doing the time codes, try and pick something out that is said that makes sense as a title.
He said designed with an island in
Me.
mind.
I'm not sure who said that.
Not me, I did.
I think it might have been Alex.
Shut up! Stop taking away my moment of fame.
Put it in a song or something, you know, and then
I'll have
It
Kanye
does-
write me in.
No, it sounds like Eminem lyrics.
awfully hot coffee pot
Yeah.
designed with an island in mind.
See? It does. What's that thing that I said that James always claims that he said?
Live like a
BCO.
dog.
Yeah, live like a dog.
I absolutely am the original.
Jarlings, it's up to you now to
It's up to you.
to find out the
Pick
truth.
me.
Prove that it was me that said.
Then why
live
don't
like a
you?
dog,
Why
not
then?
James,
Then why
not
don't?
James,
Why don't
not
you
James.
follow your own philosophy then? If you thought of it,
Because
why?
I'm not a dog.
Then why would you say to live like one if you don't live like one?
Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, that just means you're stupid.
Damn. That got aggressive.
That's a bad ideology, bro.
No, every leader, Boris Johnson,
Well, he's
takes the responsibility of telling people what to do without having to actually do what he's telling people to do. That's what it is to be an influencer in any capacity. It's what it means to be responsible. Is when you are worse than the people you make better than yourself. That's my opinion. And that's why Boris Johnson should not resign.
I think if any conclusion's taken away from this episode, it should be that. More than anything.
Yeah.
There's kind of one thing I wanted to throw out there before we go to mid-break. In our like end of year wrap-up discussion and talking about media, I mentioned Psychonauts 2.
Yeah.
But I'd only like played the intro level, and I felt bad about that because I was like, I like this game a lot.
Why haven't you played more, sort of thing?
I finished it now.
Oh, really? Flippin' out.
Yeah.
Bloody
Good.
hell, Harry.
It's amazing.
Masterpiece. Did you notice Jack Black?
I did notice Jack Black and Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood's in it. Okay, I'm gonna play it then.
Yeah. So many games try to be funny and just really fail. But it's like really cleverly written. There's some stuff that's like kind of annoying, but overall,
Yeah.
really cool. I didn't realize the gimmick is kind of like Inception.
Yeah, it is.
Where it's like a crew of like agents basically that are going into different minds and figuring shit out. It's really cool and creative and fun. Awesome music. Gameplay is actually really fun. There's like one issue I had was that there's like too many abilities for like a controller basically. So on PC it's probably a bit cleaner with the quick usage thing you can do. But
I do prefer playing platformers with a controller.
That's the thing though. Yeah, it's fun. It's like I've never really been into those kind of collectathon type games, but the way it's all like framed, where like they kind of use the collectibles as signposting almost to like guide you through a level, which is a really good idea. And just having all the enemies in the game are like different like mental anguishes. Like one of them's like a bad mood, one of them's a panic attack, all sorts of things like that. It's all about like exploring the mind basically. And it's
everything I've seen about it, I need to play it.
You do. And stunning as well, like as far as art direction and character designs are concerned. So like wacky and weird. Did you ever see like or play Broken Age? It was another Double Fine game that had Elijah Wood in it. But it was like 2D, one of those 2D
Double
like,
Fine. That's not the people who made Brutal Legend, is it?
Yeah, it is. That's why probably Jack Black's in it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. They've made some good ass games. They're always like weird and they like try different things.
Yeah, they're experimental. Super cool.
Yeah. Yeah, really charming. Check it out on Game Pass. Just want to throw that out there now I've actually finished it. It's cool.
We'll catch you after these messages. Wah. We'll catch you after these messages. We'll catch you after these.
Hello, this is me, Arnie. You do realise that there are Mimo shirts available, right? Take a look at the really cute shirts. Look in the description or under the video for more.
Welcome back to the second half of the show where we head over to Reddit and we answer a few lovely questions from the lovely Jarlings.
Lovely.
If you want to leave a question of your own, DM Alex on Twitter and possibly Letterboxd, or send us a postcard at the PO Box.
Especially Letterboxd. That's the best way.
I'm gonna get you. Get up and run around.
Should I?
Yeah. Oh, look at him go.
Whee!
Whoa, careful.
Oh, God.
Oh. Now you know what it's like for Kim Kardashian to fucking walk around.
How am I going to do this? Have I got clearance?
Yes.
Yeah, you have clearance. Now you know what it's
cool.
like for Nicki Minaj to sit down.
James House is going to get us going. Go on then.
Hello, I've got a nice question for the guys.
Why haven't we seen Alex and Randy in the same room together? Is there some drama between the brothers?
Yeah.
There's not drama between Alex and Randy, but there's drama between me and Randy and Alex. So the three of us can't.
Yeah, James actually got on with Randy really well last episode.
Yeah, I love Randy's a good. I love Randy.
Yeah, James likes Randy.
Muck Carpet Manager says, what are the Jar Boys looking forward to in 2022?
Spider-Verse 2! Woo, 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 woo!
That was too enthusiastic. Cringe.
Fuck.
Yeah.
The cringe scale has gone to 10 this episode. I'm going to have to be properly edgy this episode to bring it back down.
Yeah. Zero passion. Come on, remove the passion. Be less
No
cringe.
passion. We've got to be completely droids. We've got to be really marketable for
That'd be
Facebook.
another good title, Completely Droids. God damn it. This one's a gold mine.
Completely droids. Looking forward to in 2022. I'm looking forward to summer.
That's such a British answer. You fuck.
Yeah, some sunlight.
Some vitamin C.
Getting out of this chair might be a nice one.
Oh, we got to ask Randy for permission before that.
I'm looking forward to James weirdly stroking his foot in 2022.
No, on a serious note, what I'm looking forward to is Warhammer. Total Warhammer 3 is coming out next month.
Elden Ring.
Yeah, Dingle Ring. I'll probably play that.
Yeah, Elden Ring is actually coming out, and I don't give a fucking shit. I couldn't care less.
What do you mean by that?
Whatever.
You feigning disinterest.
No, I would have been excited had it come if it was scheduled for the original release date.
Which
But this month.
Mm.
But that short delay is just like whatever. I can wait. I would have been counting the days if it was coming out this month.
Yeah.
But because of that little delay, it's like
Well,
You get it when you get it, sort of thing.
yeah.
Yeah, but when you get
it's
closer to that date, you'll get the same thing going. When you know it's a week away,
the night
you'll be
before,
like,
because I'll forget about it until the night before,
And then,
and then I'll see it on
then
Steam.
the dingle tingles will start getting you.
Yeah, and I'll be up at like 3 a.m, like, come on, download.
No, this year I'm just looking forward to the year. It's like because there's changes that have been made in our lives, and the year's gonna be good. I can already feel that it's gonna be a good one. Career changes.
James jinxes 2022.
Yeah, ruins the fucking world. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the end of the pandemic. I'm looking forward to the fact that COVID is going to be wiped out this year. I'm looking forward to world peace and hunger around the world becoming.
I'm looking forward to how many times I'm gonna wipe this year.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to oil prices going up. I'm looking forward to
Energy costs?
Energy costs, water costs, and the price of housing continuing to climb. I'm looking forward to media as a whole becoming more expensive, and I'm sure the release of many more subscription services that I feel the need to purchase and then never use.
Disney Plus.
Yeah. And Disney Minus.
Ooh, what do you get for Disney Minus?
Disney Minus is
It's
like
the first. It's the first level in the subscription service. You
Disney
only
Minus is all the old racist Disney stuff.
You gotta pay like extra just to see it.
Yeah. And there's fucking heaps. It's the meatiest subscription service. And they even crank out a few fresh ones.
I'm looking forward to Japanese reels.
I'm looking forward to the pisser surviving another fucking
No, don't
12
jinx
months
that.
somehow,
No,
and then still not needing an MOT. Well, needing an MOT, but it passing.
I think he's gonna die this year.
Is that your prediction? Are you
Yeah, no, I
willing to put money
think the pisser's gonna die.
Why?
I think I'll drive it and it'll
No,
just go.
diagnose it and tell me what's wrong with it. The answer is nothing. It's fucking beautiful.
The window doesn't go down.
Well, who gives a shit? It's winter anyway.
Well, to be fair, it doesn't go down because it didn't work. But then I removed the whole switcher mechanism, so you can't even
so
put
now
it down.
it's never gonna work.
Yeah, blame me. Next owner, because obviously we're gonna do a token ticket giveaway for the pisser eventually. So you pay us £30 and you get entered into a competition to win the pisser.
£30 per ticket. You having a laugh?
Yeah, more like
How the fuck are we supposed to make money, bro? That's how they do it. We got to make
But
5 times.
it was already a free car.
You're not supposed to tell them that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So £15 a ticket. You get into a chance. We'll do a winner.
Yeah, £40 a ticket.
And then you get a chance to win the pisser. You get to meet us. You can collect it in person.
If it does die, get it crushed into a cube and then sell the cube on eBay.
No, we have it as a jar prop on the wall.
They have it as like a table.
I'd take the badge as well and turn it into a necklace if I
already got one.
If it
No,
ever
that
had
is
a
the
badge.
pisser badge.
Yeah,
Oh,
we've
yeah.
got it on the set already, bro.
Woohoo!
Was that for...
Chromium.
That's what I took off in
This-
the car park of a bookshop.
This is this is actually made out of genuine rare material.
Diamond
Do you,
plated.
do you hear this?
Do it into the mic.
Oh god, this it really is an ASMR episode. This
It's
today.
quality though.
See,
That's
with,
quality.
with the rising cost of materials and metals, in 20 years this will be worth like £1,000.
Show them the good side.
This is our religion. If we have a religion, it is the religion of
Yeah,
pisser.
it's the upside down Toyota logo.
Yeah. Da, da,
I never noticed that.
It looks like a rocket. There you go, thumbnail sorted.
Hullery has one for us. If you are forced, speaking of thumbnails, Clockwork Orange style, which jar thumbnail would you jerk to? I think it's pretty obvious which one James would choose.
Which one's that?
Hentai Blab?
No.
Does that count? I feel like it's got to be a cast one.
Mine would be the hippo one.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Mine would be the monkey with the big mustache.
Moto is a car.
Yeah, now James has the MILF Association. That'll be an easy note.
Boom.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's the tape. Absolutely bonkers, mate, has one for us. Favourite and least favourite household chores?
This is the most like old person question we could
I
possibly
love
get.
this question. Because I love all chores.
Well, you have a weird way to do
Least
chores.
favourite
All of them.
laundry. Most favourite dishes.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Fucking hate laundry. Love dishes.
I like laundry much more than dishes.
Why?
Because dishes I've got to put my hands in like chemicals and then it stings.
Put gloves on, Jesus.
Well, this is what happens whenever I put gloves on, right? No matter what I do, somehow I get that soapy liquid in the glove, and that's the worst. That's the worst feeling.
You get the soapy
Okay,
liquid
James,
in the
write
glove.
this down. Next jar Cringemas hazmat suit for Alex to do the dishes in.
Yes.
Or
No, but
the
tell me
hazmat
how-
gloves that go up to like
Your
up to-
shoulders.
yeah.
What are you saying? The soapy, like fairy washing up liquid, soapy water gets in the glove?
Yeah.
How? Because this is how you do it, right? You pour you get your little sink full of water. You pour your fairy washing up. You mix it in, you get the fluff. Okay, but you're using
the
something to
fluff,
mix
right.
it. So then you're not getting your hands in the soapy liquid, right? Then your gloves are on the left side on the table or the sink.
Why on the left side? Why can't they be on the
What?
right?
Yeah, I keep
Doesn't
mine on
matter.
the right.
So
sometimes
you
in the
go
middle.
there, your hands are dry, your gloves are dry because you haven't used them. You put your hands in, and then you use your hands. Where does soap enter this?
Get the fluff would also be a good title. When you put your hands in, sometimes if you just misjudge and go too deep, it's just done. It's
Yeah,
finished.
but how tiny are your gloves? Are you using like fingerless cotton gloves?
It's more how deep is the water.
The sink.
And I guess I fill it too much. Is that my problem?
Do you not wipe your hands before you put the gloves on? Do you not go to a
What do
kitchen
you mean?
towel?
Yeah, do you like mix the water and then just put the glove straight on and you're like, how did water get in here?
What do you think I'm a fucking dumbass?
Well,
Well, how else is water getting in
but
there?
also gloves aren't even necessary.
Yeah, just use your bare hands.
You just use your hands.
If you
and-
explain why, look at this.
No, shut the fuck up. Mine are way worse, but
Jamie,
you just moisturize afterwards.
yeah.
Like a fuck ton of it.
You know how much that stings, bro.
Do you know what you should do? Just put moisturizer
No,
in
but
the
that
glove.
makes it better in the long run. The more
Stinging?
the more pain, the more gain. The
Yeah.
more it stings, the more it's going to reduce in inflammation. That's what I've discovered.
No, but okay. So, if
Exma knowledge on the Jar Media podcast.
if your gloves
Cool
are full of
fucking
water
topics,
anyway, and it's making you uncomfortable, if you're gonna get your hands in water, regardless, why don't you just not use the gloves? just use your hands.
But also, when you're doing the laundry, you need to pick up wet clothes.
No, but after they've spun and all the chemicals go out.
That's not how it works.
The they're still wet when you take them out.
And there's going to be some chemical residue, let's be honest.
Yes.
Speak up, motherfucker.
I like vacuuming a lot.
Vacuuming, yes, apart from the stairs.
Okay,
Stairs
stairs is
suck.
a shit time. It depends. Have you got a wireless vacuum? Because that makes vacuuming the easiest thing in the world. Just do it
Yeah,
once a
yeah.
day. And then you just pick up, boom, done. And then you do a deeper clean every week.
Another important question is, do you have a golden retriever?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I have a collie, and that's basically the same thing, so I know the pain there. See, I'd say my least favourite is bedding.
Yeah.
But for doing
But
your
that's
bedding...
part of laundry to me.
I know, they're different things. Laundry and doing my bedding is different things.
Like changing the sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you take the sheets out...
Once you learn the inside out tact, though, then it.
No,
Yeah,
but
it's easy.
The fucking duvet, man. The
No,
duvet.
you've got to do the inside out tact
Yeah,
with the duvet.
Yeah, but you do the inside out technique and it's still a fucking nightmare.
It's actually quite easy, because you just do it by yourself. Just bing, bing.
Yeah,
boom.
James is right.
Alex
No,
is,
no,
Alex
no.
is doing
Boom,
a double
boom.
bed.
No,
and he probably
no,
does it
no.
easier than your single.
No, when you have one of those duvet covers that is the side, it's not the... You put the duvet into the side.
What the fuck?
No,
That's fucked.
yeah, I've got a duvet cover like that. It makes it so because your arms have to be like this to get the fucking.
Put it in the bin. Buy an
No, but
actual
it's the
one that
best
won't-
duvet cover because it means when you're sleeping and you're fucking sweating like a pig, and you wake up in the middle of the night just absolutely drenched. Then when you flip the duvet over, then you've still got the top side because the gap is on the side of the duvet. So when you flip the duvet, you're still at the top. And all the sweaty shit's down by your feet, so it doesn't matter.
Wait, what? What do you mean when you... Okay, so...
When you're having night terrors and you're sweating like a pig, and you wake up in fear and you're
so
freezing
you're saying
cold.
it's on the long part. It's not
Yes.
when you flip it over, there's no difference between it being on the top part and the side. If you're flipping, if that's it and you're flipping it that way, it's going to be the same
No,
regardless.
you
if it's
don't
there
flip
or there.
it that way. You flip it that way because where your sweaty armpit has been pressed against the duvet and it is drenched. It's fucking so wet.
You sweating bullets in the night, bro.
No, not normally. I'm just saying, sometimes as well you want to flip the pillow over and get the cool side of the pillow because it's just a pleasant feeling. If you're feeling a bit too hot,
The one leg out technique.
yeah.
Yeah, I love
But
that.
if you want to flip the duvet for any reason, if you want the cool part of the duvet, just because it's cool,
I think
refreshing.
there's no different in the amount of cool parts of the duvet. In a duvet, it doesn't matter if it's on the side or top. There's still going to be cool parts.
If you got Boba Fett sheets, then all parts are the cool part.
That's the fucking lamest thing
we
you've ever
fucking
said.
sponsored. Like, what was that?
I don't know.
No, but the cool part of the bed is like, there's when it is hot and you're a bit like, you've woken up like 2-3 hours into your sleep.
Or if you've had night terror and you're sweating bullets.
Yeah, and it's like that cool part is like euphoric on a level that nothing else can match. That cool fucking part of the bedding is just like, fuck, gonna fall straight back to sleep because this is cool.
Actually, speaking of sweating bullets, I saw on my YouTube homepage something unfortunate about poor Dingo. He apparently had something happen. So thoughts out to Dingo.
Be safe,
Yeah,
Dingo.
thoughts out to Dingo. I'm sorry something happened.
Well, it was quite a vague post, to be fair. So I only scrolled kind of past it, but I was like, oh, thoughts out for Dingo.
No, straight up. I always
Dingo.
wish the best for Dingo because
Dingo, stay safe.
He made some fire content.
Speaking of fire content, Stick 'em Up says, please explain DVP Shared.
DPV.
Wait,
DP.
Jim remembers. I can see those clogs stepping in.
nah, we're not talking about DVP shared. DVP shared.
DPV.
Not DVP. DVP
Shared.
DPV.
DVP shared.
DPV scared. Duck pillow.
No, no, DVP.
DVP. Duck versus penguins. Ooh-wee.
No.
Duck
I'm locking
versus
this one down. Next question.
Do a YouTube search of duck pillow. Duck
Yeah,
pillow
Duck
gaming.
Pillow Gaming.
Duck
Search
pillow
it, See
gaming.
what comes up.
IE-B8753 says, just wanted to add to the ongoing The Rock discussion. My sister used to work for a company that set up off-camera areas for film sets. actors' trailers, Video Village, etc. When The Rock was filming something in Atlanta, my sister was part of the crew that set up the massive tented gym he has built at his rented mansions when he travels around. This gym had all the equipment, air conditioning, decor, running water. After they finished setting up, The Rock asked them to come back and plant some trees and bushes so they would block the generators needed to power the gym from his view while he works out. Apparently he was pretty nice about it though.
Okay.
Fuck him.
How privileged is that?
I fucking hate the what?
Fucking
Cunt.
I hate any.
Beep. He's a beep. Oh, that bitch. I was saying you bit. He's a bitch.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not beeping out bad words. I'm beeping out bitch words. You know.
Yeah, but I just wanted that
Well,
clarification.
Fucking
By
beep.
next week, poop might be a beep word on YouTube.
Poop.
Beep.
But yeah, no. He's worked hard to get where he is. Let's be real.
Well, no.
Yeah, because he's putting the work, putting the hours, and he's taking what's ours.
No, taking what's his.
Oh yeah, sorry.
And you know what? That's how the world works, and we need to just accept that we're never going to be him.
Well, we could if we
Put in the work and put in the hours.
And take what's ours.
No, mine. Take what's mine.
It is fucking crazy that instead of going to a gym in that area, because there'll be private gyms, right, for rich people in these areas that he's filming, right?
Yeah.
There'll be like exclusive gyms, because obviously there is. So why is he getting one built in his rented mansions in areas?
It seems like a waste of resources. How much money do you think goes to his fucking special gym?
That only he
Probably
uses.
the same amount to bring Zanzibar out of war-torn
Mm-hmm.
1894.
Doing that for one of those gyms is probably more expense and more resources than the entirety of that entire war.
Yeah.
And that,
easily.
And that had British warships, you know, fucking artillery pieces.
Yeah. Yeah. So The Rock, how about you just cut down a little bit on your fucking giant steroid ass and give something back to the people who need it?
Yeah.
How about that, Rock? How about that?
Yeah.
How about that, Rock?
Just pay your fucking £2,000 subscription fee to the private gym you could go to, instead of spending $100,000 on the private gym you're going to build at your rented mansions. Come on.
But in saying that, we're all very happy that 2 more Red Notice sequels have been.
Yeah, as far as The Rock films go, that's his.
But talk about
that's genuinely his best one.
Talk about things I'm excited about in 2022. It's Red Notice 2.
Wait, they're making it that quick?
Yeah, it's coming out in like a week.
I suppose, yeah, they probably write it in like a weekend and just green screen everyone in anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cuck says one for us. Thank you guys for everything you have done. More power to my lovely ones. Okay, James, here's a question for you. If Alex and Jim were made out of bread instead of flesh, would you eat them? If no, would you fully stop eating bread? If you'd be hurting Jim and Alex's feelings because you'd basically be eating their race. If yes, would you go to jail for it?
I absolutely swear this is a question that's been asked already.
No, it hasn't.
It has, because I said yes, I would. But no,
sure it's not just like a dream you've had. This is
what James envisioned when he was lost in the woods.
See, no, this is the thing. I wouldn't eat either of you, but I would eat bread behind your backs.
Damn.
Because I can't give up bread.
Who is someone... If everyone in the world was made out of bread except you, who's someone you would eat?
The Rock. Look, think how much bread I'd
Yeah,
get.
that'd be a lot of bread.
Yeah. A really, like, proteiny bread.
Maybe not so much.
Proteiny sounds like something a Jawa would say.
Nice. Proteiny.
See, I'd say
opportunities
Argy might be a tasty bread.
What would?
Argy, he might be tasty.
He's already
as
a
bread.
fucking...
Yeah, he looks like Meatloaf, the rapper.
Brad T222 has one for us. Back in one... Should I just host it like that from now on? It's cooler.
What?
Brad T222 here.
Yeah, you sound like a radio...
Oh, you
What did you just do to the tantive? Fix it.
Oh my...
Fix it. Where did that piece come from?
I know where it went.
I know where it went. Right here. There you go. Oh, fuck. Oh
No. Oh, and Argy's
Apologise
farted.
to him right now, Jamie.
No.
That one's for sale.
Okay.
Is it for sale?
Yeah, I haven't put it on eBay yet.
Why are you selling that one?
Because I don't want it. I have problems with that set.
Okay, tell me the problems with that set.
Sticker reliance.
Okay.
Price to part ratio.
Okay, the stickers are
The
bad.
best thing about it is that it comes with Jimmy Schmidt's, alright?
But I like that.
You're selling Jimmy Schmidt's.
I know, it's
Are you fucking kidding me? So what? 9 grand, whatever fittings you're getting for this Lego set is worth more to you than Jimmy Schmidt's. Are you fucking having a laugh, mate?
Well, this is why I've taken years to come to this conclusion, you know? As much as, oh my god, is that one of you guys that is fucking...
That's it.
That is Argy.
That is Argy.
That is fucking, there's a double candle going right now, and that is vicious.
That is a vicious fart.
That is
a
viscous.
vicious
That is
fart.
beyond viscous.
Holy shit. But anyway, yeah, Brad has this...
Ow!
Back in one of the later Corncasts a year ago, you boys mentioned how Halo Infinite needed to be on the level of God of War, in quotes, in order for Microsoft to compete with Sony. Well, now that Infinite has finally released, how do you all feel about the state of Xbox's lineup compared to Sony's?
Compared to Sony's, Sony do big fat monster shit all over Xbox. That's the truth.
The only good thing about...
In terms of what? In terms of like third-person, single-player, story-based games?
In terms of games in general.
In terms of single player.
Yeah.
Sony wins. Without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
All Microsoft has is Forza.
Yeah, and Forza does carry that console.
They do like
fucking hell.
online-based shit that like people just like to exist in, like Sea of Thieves and that one where you
Yeah,
like
but
fight
it's-
bugs and shit.
Yeah, the one you got 5 bucks.
But that's like nothing compared to God of War. Big,
As far as
big,
brand, but you underestimate shit like Sea of Thieves though.
No, but...
No, but
I
I'm-
love that game.
Yeah, but
No,
but
it's different.
It's not that heavy hitter. Like when a trailer drops for Sea of Thieves, it's like, okay, the people that like Sea of Thieves are gonna be happy.
I see what you mean.
They're not...
But when a trailer for God of War or Horizon or Ghost of Tsushima, whenever that drops,
Yeah.
Twitter fucking exploding, Instagram gifs of God of War cutting dudes up and shit.
Yeah, but here's the difference though. God of War's on PC.
Halo's
all
on
the
PC.
Xbox
Yeah, exactly. So
Forza's on
you
PC.
don't need PlayStation or Xbox.
But it is still Sony, Microsoft.
yes,
As,
but
as
on
far
PC.
as like the level of polish and like content complete packages, Sony just shits all over. Like,
Yeah. Big time.
especially if Halo Infinite's in the picture.
Yeah, Halo Infinite as a package is significantly worse than God of War.
It's maybe the worst Halo package.
yeah, straight up, without a doubt.
Mm.
But it's
Well, it depends, because I'd prefer to play this Halo over like the a lot of just shit of Halo 4.
And
Halo 4
5.
being the worst Halo.
But at least when Halo 4 came out, like, it was feature complete.
Yeah, but
It's
I didn't.
just,
I wasn't. I'm not interested in any of the features because the game sucks major
Mhm.
dong.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. And, yeah, Halo Infinite got problems.
Yeah,
Mm.
and the campaign was fun, but like
It's not very, great.
it doesn't do anything for video games.
No.
Whereas
Or Halo.
I feel like God of War did. You know,
I guess.
in terms of credibility.
Oh, right.
Like people taking.
I don't know. This is something that's bothered me about the whole like response to Halo Infinite is that because of how bad the games industry is and how much of a joke the AAA space is, even despite its flaws and how bare bones and bad it is for a Halo game, it's still praised as being like one of the best shooters and games
Mhm.
of that year, simply because its competition was somehow even more embarrassing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I think Halo got lucky that
super lucky.
DICE screwed the pooch, and surprise, surprise, in the 3 yearly rota of COD games, the guys that always released the shit ones released the shit one.
What was the shit one of that era?
The COD from last year, the fucking World War II thing.
What was it even
Vanguard.
called?
Yeah, Vanguard.
Vanguard shit. Fucking awful.
you want a drink?
Yeah. What are we talking about? Oh, 343 is kind of mediocre Halo game.
That's being a bit harsh. I will say the campaign is fun.
It requires it as good as they say for how much I have to say about it.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Well, it's bad.
Yeah, it's rubbish.
Nice.
Glad we cleared that one up.
Well, thank you for watching this episode of the Jar Media Podcast. We'll catch you on a video next week explaining why Halo.
Talk about? We've got this really good one here.
Okay.
Look, listen to this. I really wanted to answer this one from Timothy Mark 96. Question for Alex. I recently bought my first Lego set, a Lego Bonzai tree, and was extremely amused when I realized that the flowers on the tree were actually 100 pink Lego frogs. Do Lego sets usually contain odd quirks like this? Or am I having an unusual first Lego experience? What do you think, Jim?
I'd say it's not uncommon for Lego to use these sort of little sneaky tricks.
It's one of the things I like most about it.
Yeah, they can utilize something that's clearly designed to be something totally separate from the individual pieces combined to create a larger whole. How you say more than the sum of its parts, if you will.
Yeah, that's a good way.
It's resourceful because it means they're not wasting
resources on new molds.
on new molds, which then creates more pollution. They're just using what they have, which is already going to be in a big warehouse full of parts, you know.
Yeah, like there's Tantive in front of us. Those turrets, I think, are like minifigure, like ski. What the fuck do you call them? You know, when you go
ski fucks.
You know, those like sticks that you like stick into the ice and
and launch forwards.
Yeah, those. That's those.
Yeah, that's so fucking cool, man.
And like the bunch of flowers I've got has like pterodon wings.
Yeah, I love that.
It's part of what I like, and there is like a kind of division in the Halo community in terms of like when do they go?
I'm gone.
Did you notice what you just did?
What?
You said the Halo community.
Did I actually?
Yes.
Well, yeah, there is a division in the Halo community if we want to talk about that for a few hours. In the Lego community, it's like, where is the line drawn in terms of when you're going too far with like custom molds?
Yeah, when do we deserve... Wait, what do you mean?
When the pieces go too far, they're so custom that you're defeating the whole fun of
and they
reuse.
can't be used for something else. Like
they're so bespoke.
That should be the magic of Lego, though, is that you're given a set, but with the individual pieces, essentially it's up to you what you can create.
Yeah. Okay, James, we can do one more here, yeah?
Yeah.
For James.
Yeah.
Another one from Stick 'em Up. Please explain Bobbia 1984.
So, a few years ago, more than a few years ago, I'd say, James discovered a YouTuber, Bobbia 1984, named after the year he was born, and I assume his name being Robert Bob Bobbia.
Oh, there's one with the clearly his birth age was in the number in his username.
Yes, quite.
10 years older than I.
Yeah, to the minute, I might add.
To the beat.
What do you mean by that?
To the beat of the drum, like if each year is a beat.
So James discovered this Call of Duty YouTuber who featured on IGN, and he was pretty good at the game, and he chatted about the current state of Modern Warfare 2 and all.
He did like Iceman videos.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Black Ops 1?
Black Ops 2.
Surely it was Black Ops 1.
No, he did loads of COD.
He did all the CODs.
And he was just a funny character. He was a cool guy online, you know? I feel like that's all that needs to be said. I didn't like his content, but I always liked his intros.
But what got the whole Bobbia thing attached in our minds was he uploaded like a video called "Could Bobbia Beat a Bear?"
Outrun a bear.
Outrun a bear.
Oh shit! He was doing jar shit.
Could Bobbia outrun a bear? And he explains that he goes into this 15-minute discussion about how he could, with scientific evidence, that he feels that he could outrun a bear.
It was kind of like a solo jar blab
Yeah, it was crazy.
with a thesis.
I remember that video so clearly. I remember everything he does on that specific COD map. Because he was running the AN-94 with a holographic sight.
You actually remember that deal?
Yes, I remember that detail.
Yeah, because we'd always watch it.
Yeah, we'd watch it on repeat every day. So he would run that.
It'd be like we go out, walk Flossie, eat just trash,
and then watch
get back, go on the laptop and watch Bobby in 1984.
Yeah, and he was using that specific map. You know exactly what map is because there's a center area and it's open and you could stand by the barrels on each side. I don't think it's up anymore. I think the video's down.
When you search Bobby in 1984, there are like IGN videos from like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
he was
Camping
on IGN.
downtown with Bobby in 1984.
Yeah, bear. Type in bear. Could Bobby and bear?
Just Bobby in 1984 bear.
There it is.
Yeah.
Do you think Bobby in 1984 could outrun a bear? Black Ops 2 commentary. You were right.
Yeah, and then click it, watch it.
Oh, I forgot yeah.
Yeah, there you go. AN-94. Was that the Galil? No, that is the AM. And he's using that holographic
Oh,
sight.
his intro, yes. I fucking loved it.
No, don't you love that the like that intentional delay before he says his name?
Bobby.
No, wait for listen. Oh jeez.
This is your boy.
Bobby.
See? Look at that.
I fucking miss Bobby.
That's what I was saying earlier. Like,
I guess we were just so drawn to it.
I didn't care for his content, but his intros.
Mm-hmm.
Chef's kiss.
So shout out to that video from like 8 years ago.
Yeah, shout out to Bobby himself.
He's like one of the integral founding fathers of the Jar Media.
Of you, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
No, the Jar Media cinematic universe. He was the foundation. You know, you have...
yeah.
No, because you have... In one corner you have Bobby, and the next you have My Favourite Martian.
My favourite Martian.
Your favourite... Whatever...
James's favourite Martian.
Whoever that is. Then you have, like, Iceman. And then who's the fourth pillar?
Shane Dawson?
No, he had no role.
Markiplier?
No, it would be PewDiePie.
I would put the other two above Pew.
No, because PewDiePie literally launched your career.
What do you mean?
Your first like huge video was the PewDiePie.
I see.
Video.
My first video. Yeah, it was.
And that is integral to Jar.
Damn.
See, no, I'd say that leans more on HE than Jar.
Damn.
Don't you think?
Yeah, Jar's more...
Markiplier is more important to Jar than...
No, Smosh is.
Yeah, and Smosh.
I'd say Nuki, the place near Cornwall.
But that's also HE too. That's where the Dick the Head comes from.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I brought it up, because I was there.
Alex, can you get off that chair?
This is like the beginning of Batman Arkham City.
Oh. No, that's cheating. You can't use scissors.
Whoa! Whoa. He's scared of tape.
Augie! Thank you for watching this episode of the Jar Media Podcast. Have a good day. Have a good week. Smash it, man.
We'll see you next time where Alex is crucified to a cross.